Have you seen this before? I'm sure all of you use this. That's the AAA battery. Okay. And as we know, this charges most of the gadgets that you use at home, most of the electronics. And when the charge drops down, however well made the electronic is, it just stops working. And you can have that AAA charge, but you need to invest something. And if you're ready to invest the next 5 minutes listening to me, you can go back with that AAA charge. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear friends. Last year, I was in Singapore with my friend. We've been best friends for like 25 years. And we were sitting over dinner and wine, and we were talking. We were doing what best friends do. Gossiping, learning, talking, and chatting about just everything possible. And just as when we were talking, we decided to talk about the people we knew in common. And we were wondering, why is it that some people are so nice, so approachable, so happy? And why do you have some people who always look so grumpy, angry, irritable, and you just want to run away from them? When we were talking about these people, suddenly I had a realization, and I realized we all need to be very fulfilled and happy. And like a eureka, came the AAA in my head. And I said to her, I said, you know what? AAA is what you need. And she looked at me and she said, I think it's the wine. I don't know what you're saying. I've never heard of this before. And I said, no, really, it's the AAA. What people really need is acceptance, acknowledgement, and attention. And when they have that, they are energized. And then she said, yes, perhaps. So I said, when you use a AAA with people, you are not only recharging them, but you are an energizer yourself. At work, I'm part of the senior management team of preschools, and we work very closely with the heads. And they have to manage a huge number of employees, most of them being women. And you know, as they say, women are complicated creatures. They come in different shapes, sizes, and moods. And they're victims to their hormonal cycles, which is why you have them exploding sometimes, and sometimes they're real angels. Anyways, we realize that the best thing to do is to just accept them the way they are. Because if you look behind the facade, you are able to actually take in what they have versus what they don't have and use it to the benefit of your organization. At home, being a mother and a wife, I want my kids to be perfect, my husband to be perfect, but you know something? There is no perfect. And it's best to just accept people the way they are and to just tear down those walls of perfection, tear down those benchmarks. They don't exist. And the second thing about acknowledgement, Grammy Awards, Nobel Prizes, student certificates, Toastmaster trophies. Why do we give them to people? To acknowledge them, acknowledge their skills, their talents, their exceptional abilities. And you know what? It does empower them. It does give them incentive. So acknowledge people. As much as you can, acknowledge them. I had a friend last month who was doing some calligraphy, and a lot of people came and said, oh wow, lovely calligraphy. And that's it. It didn't do anything much to her. But one day I observed it and I thought, this is fantastic talent. And I told her that she was very, very talented and she should take this one step further. And bingo, she took the idea. All she had to do was get a place, get a little group, and of course, with the way digital media is now, it was Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and many others which got her to have her first startup. And she had a roaring business just last week. So acknowledge people as much as you can. And even if you have an enemy, there's always something nice in them to acknowledge. And if you have people who are jealous of you, here's a tip from Paulo Coelho. He said, never hate jealous people. They're jealous because they think you're better than them. So remember, no one's jealous of losers. And the final one is attention. We thrive on attention. When you walk into a restaurant nowadays, just have a look. Everyone at the table is sitting with their mobile phones. Family dinners were supposed to be their bonding, having family dinners. Unfortunately, there's an attention robber, the mobile phone. I was sitting with my daughter the other day, and she was on her mobile phone as I was talking to her. And I screamed at her and I said, put that phone down. And she just looked at me almost intimidated and put the phone down. And I said, I'm sorry. But I was so cranky and irritable because all I wanted was her attention. And I didn't get it. So when we don't get attention, we're cranky. We misbehave. We're irritable. So my dear friends, remember that. Be a AAA battery. Recharge yourselves and go back and be that energizer in the life of everybody else. Thank you very much.